I am testing out the continuous ketone monitor from Sibio today using a variety of different foods to see how that affects my chemistry when it comes to ketones. I've been fasting since last night around 9 p.m. The last thing I had was a cup of decaf coffee with a little bit of heavy cream. And all that I've had since then has been some water and some black coffee. I am going to start today's food experimentation with a keto chow, and I'm using the blueberry pie today. I love this flavor. Before I tried the keto chow core with stevia, this was my hands down favorite. Now the keto chow core stevia version plus the blueberry pie, like those are tied for my favorites right now. I did weigh all of that out. I weighed one exact serving out with my kitchen scale. I strongly recommend using a kitchen scale so you get the proper amount of nutrition from your foodstuffs. And then I also measured out one serving of the Isopure unflavored to boost my protein. I used 1 cup of almond milk because I had it in my fridge opened and I don't want to waste food because, you know, while food can grow on trees, the money to buy it does not. So using what I have. I also used 6 tablespoons of butter, and I want to say, I don't remember the exact math, but that's got to be probably like 60, maybe 65 grams of fat. I did that in our Vitamix blender, and I did it the way that Wendy at Loving It on Keto does her soft serve ice cream in her Vitamix. I would have used our Ninja Creamy if I would have had the forethought last night to put a base in the freezer, but I didn't. So here we are on the fly, starving Lindsay. Let me show you how much this thing made. Here is my bowl, and it is about to overflow, so I probably should start drinking that with a straw and then scooping it with my spoon. I do also have some more down here in order to have the complete meal. And I also need to take a look at my Ketone app. It is 11:57 and we are connecting. I'm at a 0.3. So we're gonna eat this keto chow ice cream from the Vitamix and check in after my body has had a chance to manage that input. Good grief, that was so much soft serve ice cream, and now I am chilled to my sternum. I am so cold right now. It doesn't help that it's overcast and chilly here today, so you know, that's a factor. But good grief, I am so cold. And it took me a little more than half an hour to eat that food. So yikes. It was just a slow go whenever it's like ice cream. And also I can barely hold this camera still because I'm so cold and kind of like shivery. Ugh. Okay, Sibio's app. It just updated 3 minutes ago. Let's see if my camera wants to focus. I'm still at a 0.3. But I literally just finished eating that soft serve blueberry pie ice cream. And now I'm gonna hopefully go get some work done, like physically move around my house so that I can warm up and allow all of that food to do its thing. It's now 1:25-ish in the afternoon, so it's been about an hour. And I have not noticed any major like increases in my ketone reading. I just got another reading right there. It is 0.3. Because my ketone monitor was applied at like right around noon, just a little before, I think mine takes readings at the 6 and the 1. So like 11 and 16, 21 and 26, blah, blah, blah. So that's when mine takes it, and it does automatically read those things, which is fantastic. Yesterday evening, I took a walk with my husband, and it was shy of 2 miles. But I noticed some interesting changes in my data readings when we did that. And I want to figure out whether or not it's correlated, like if that was the catalyst for the shift or if it was coincidental. So I'm gonna go outside, probably walk for about 1 mile, and it's getting darker outside as time passes. And I know there is another rain shower coming. So I might just get the 1 mile in instead of 2 miles or almost 2 miles like yesterday, and I want to see what that does to my readings. I got back from my walk, which was good but misty the whole time. I walked out the front door, made it about 100 yards down, and then the mist happened. So that was, great. I did a little over 1 mile on a walk, which, felt invigorating. And because it is like 60 degrees outside, I didn't sweat to death. That was beautiful. And I'm noticing that my ketones here, let's update, flatlined. Let's see, can you focus? 0.3. It's really struggling to focus there. So 0.3, it has been flatlined since 11:01 a.m. 0.3 for the past 3.5 hours. So there's that. I don't know if that means that I am actively just using all of the energy from my food completely or what, but there's certainly not an excess of ketones flowing through my body right now. It is 3:25 and I'm hungry, so I'm having my second meal. This is technically what I would consider a snacky plate, but dinner's not for a few more hours and I am hungry and it is a full meal here. So we're calling it my second meal. First of all, I have some pork rinds, the Members Mark pork rinds, just fried pork skins and salt. I have 2 slices of the Sargento's pepper jack cheese. I have 1 serving of the Hormel pepperoni. I know it's not super awesome, but it's delicious. I have 1 of these tiny little baby cucumbers. We found these at Kroger and they are so crunchy and precious. They don't have a ton of flavor and they're not super juicy, like watery, but they do offer a fresh crunch, which I like. And then here I have 2 tablespoons of my homemade mayonnaise. I do have a video here. And I have just a couple of grams of sriracha, not very much. I'm gonna eat this and drink some water. Before I eat that meal, I do want to see what my ketone monitor is showing. So let us take a peek. Oh, look at that. Holding steady as per usual. 0.3. Go figure. Seems to be the day of flatlining on my continuous ketone monitor. So I made a major misstep. I forgot to film dinner. It was my homemade meatballs recipe. I do have a video here on my channel. So I had that with cauli rice. I did make a little bit of like a creamy sauce as a gravy, and then I topped it with homemade mayonnaise, like usual. And I don't remember exactly what my ketone reading was before. I'm super glad the app does not require me to remember to keep checking in. But let's see here. We ate dinner at like 5 o'clock and my ketones were at a 0.3. Presently, it is 7 o'clock and I'm at, no, that says the hours. It is at 0.6. We're going to go for a walk again now that the rain has stopped. There was quite the thunderstorm action. And so yeah, we're going to go out, have a walk, probably a 1 mile walk given how gross it is out there, but a walk is a walk. All right, we just got back from our walk. We did 1.72 miles and checking ketones if I can find my app. All right. It's a 0.4. I'm curious to see how long it takes for my ketones to come back up, to be honest, because yesterday that's what happened after a walk. It just kind of steadily rose. I will be having some decaf coffee with heavy cream tonight. And yeah, we'll see how this all plays out.